The term aura farming has taken over this generation, especially hearing it a lot over this past year. And honestly, still till this day, granted it's only been 2 months into the new year, but to fully understand what aura farming is, one has to know what aura means, or what it's like having aura. And honestly, if you don't know what having aura means, basically it's an individual or a character that has this sort of vibe, this energy, this overall presence to them. And they tend to possess a distinct, captivating energy or vibe that naturally draws people in. It's usually effortless, and that is what makes them more memorable. And aura farming usually means that the person that has aura tends to show it off, whether that be intentional or not. Which this all relates to today's topic, because I'm going to be talking about certain anime characters who has aura. There is a lot of them, and most of them tend to aura farm. So in this video, we're going to be discussing 3 certain anime characters who just has immense aura, and whether they like it or not, aura farms a lot. But as always, before we get into the video, I just want to let you guys know, spoilers ahead. So the first anime character we're going to be talking about today that has immense aura is the OG aura farmer himself, Sosuke Aizen. Daddy Aizen to be exact. Yeah, honestly, when talking about a character who just has immense aura, Aizen always has to be on everybody's list. No debate on that.
Goddamn right.
I mean, this guy is the pinnacle of aura. Every scene he is in during Bleach, he just straight up aura farms. And honestly, in Aizen's case, I don't even think it's intentional at all. Like, I don't think he does it on purpose or anything. He's just like that. I mean, look at one of his most popular scenes in Bleach, where the reveal of the real Aizen, the true Aizen, when he takes off his glasses, slicking his hair back. Like, this man literally grew up in 0.2 seconds. It's insane. Like, he went from a 10 out of a 10 to 100 out of a 10. Like, honestly, I feel like we take that scene for granted just because how popular it is. But you know how damn tough that is to pull off a scene like that? Yeah. You can't. No one can. Only with someone like his kind of aura can. And honestly, the whole Hueco Munda arc, all the way up to the fake Karakuta Town arc, Aizen just straight up aura farms in every scene he is in. I mean, you can literally feel his aura bleeding through the screen. Honestly, on my first viewing of Bleach, I knew something was different about Aizen whenever he came on the screen. And I did as well.
I beg your pardon?
And honestly, a perfect example right here is Orihime when she got captured by Aizen and the Espadas. Legit, this scene right here where she couldn't even stand near Aizen. He's not even doing anything. Just his mere presence alone legit just makes Orihime quiver. Oh my gosh, Orihime got so lucky to be in that position. I mean... But honestly, the great thing about Aizen is that he has multiple different kinds of aura. Like in that scene that I just talked about, it's more of a terrifying aura. Like if you're in his presence, you are scared shitless of just being in the same room as him. But the great thing about Aizen is that his range of aura-ness can go from that to just straight up being a fucking dog. This man just stands there and you just honestly respect him. You know, perfect example is Core 3, the newest season of Bleach that just came out. Legit, every scene Aizen was in, he literally just sat in his chair. Yeah, he sat in that chair, but you can just feel the aura when he first joins. He didn't even do shit this core, but I just felt like he did so much damage. And even though he didn't do anything, like this man was literally just chilling in his chair, but because it's Aizen, it legit felt like he dominated during the core. I don't know why. It might be glaze, it might not be. That is a great thing about Aizen. No matter how small the scene is or how big the scene is, every single time he steals the show. You as a viewer always gravitates towards Aizen whenever he is on the screen. And that right there is the true definition of aura farming. Oh man, I can't wait till Core 4 comes out. Oh my gosh, we're literally gonna see Aizen in full action. Like, I might just butt. Okay, so for the second anime character that we're going to be talking about that has immense aura, just straight up aura, is actually a newer character, okay? A new gen character. His second season's actually out right now, and it is Jinwoo from Solo Leveling. And this is a guy that has definitely increased his aura throughout the series. I mean, we all know what he was on the first scene we've met him during season 1. And then in this newest episode of Solo Leveling, this man just aura farms every single time. But we all know how he was during season 1. If you guys don't, check out my videos. I have made multiple videos about Solo Leveling season 1. You know, might have been glazed already, but just watch it. I promise you'll be entertained. Link will be in the description on those. So we're not gonna go over season 1 as I already explained that. We're gonna be talking about the new season that's actually out right now. Until this date of the recording, there is about 5 episodes out, but in this video, we're mainly going to be talking about episode 1 and a little bit of episode 2. Look at this very first scene though that Jinwoo is in. Oh my gosh. Like, I know I've been saying this so many times in the video, but this is just straight aura. I mean, but this is like regular people aura. This is like equivalent to someone in real life. Like, this is just this character being dripped out with the fresh ass fade. Like, literally all the bitches are gushing over him. My lord, no Diddy. Jinwoo has the best glow up in anime history. You can't argue with that. I mean, look at him in season 1. This man literally looks like an NPC in other animes. He is legit a background character, a nobody. And then look at this shit in season 2. This is the first scene of him in season 2. What the fuck? Who the fuck dressed this guy? Like, I get it, right? That he leveled up and that, you know, there'll be some muscular build. He might get taller, but like, who the hell did he hire as his dresser? This man is fitted. Like, look at his fit, his height, his cut, his... Wait, I did say no Diddy, right?
Everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
In all seriousness though, Jinwoo is so tough. I mean, this scene right here, where they get trapped by the red gate and stuck in the snow forest, this baddie right here, right, can feel his aura deep inside her.
Pause.
I mean, she literally said in her inner thoughts to the A-rank hunter, how do you not feel his aura, his energy? I feel it all over my body.
What the fuck?
But even though that the A-ranked hunter downplayed the fuck out of Jinwoo, deep down in his soul, without him even thinking, he just assumed that Jinwoo was the leader. And the funny part is, this man just straight up said it. He didn't say it out loud, but he literally said, why did I think he was the leader of the group? Well, I mean, first off, his aura, okay? He just got aura. Okay, but this is the true definition of aura farming. I feel like out of all the characters that I talk about in this video, Jinwoo in this specific scene takes the top prize of aura farming is when he literally shushes everyone, telling everyone not to ask any questions about him. He will save their life, but in return, don't pry into his life, basically. That's a true aura farmer right there. And I know it wasn't intentional, but shit, that shit went so hard. Like me. And there's a reason why Jinwoo has a nickname in the solo leveling community, Drip Woo. Bro, no cap, that is such a cool nickname. That shit goes hard. And I just want to explain that all of this stuff that I'm talking about is all in episode 1. Yeah. Episode 1, not even going over full detail of episode 2, where, oh my goodness, Drip Woo literally takes down all of the snow elves and the head snow elf. Oh my gosh, that fight scene was so tough. So many aura filled moments in that. So many aura farming moments by Jinwoo. The solo leveling season 2 has not disappointed so far. That shit is so cold. And honestly, I could keep going and going and going, but this video in itself would be about 30 minutes long of me just glazing Jinwoo even more. So I gotta move on for the sake of you and for the sake of me. Fuck. And the last anime character that I'm going to be talking about that has just immense aura, and this is a character that actually has aura. Not even like me saying the TikTok term aura, but like in the show, he actually has aura within him. And honestly, this character is probably the most underrated out of the bunch, and it's not a person. It's a Pokemon, and that is Greninja, specifically Ash's Greninja. So this isn't really a surprise to Pokemon fans out there, especially fans of the XY and XY and Z series. I mean, Greninja is arguably one of the most popular Pokemons till this day. And he came out in the later generations during Generation 6. But Pokemon fans, they know Greninja is just so tough. And how much aura Ash's Greninja specifically, especially in the show, has. And the reason is because of the bond phenomenon. It fully evolved into Greninja. We find out during the show that for some reason, Greninja and Ash have this special connection, this special bond, this aura bond. As I like to call it. But they realize that this bond can connect them and unify them, but they can only fight as one if both of their auras can match and basically have to control that power. And yeah, once we see this though, it really elevated Greninja as a character or as a Pokemon, and it gave him so much aura to the fact that every time they use this bond phenomenon, it's literally an aura farm. The whole fight sequence is an aura farm. The whole fight scene with the bond phenomenon is just straight up aura. But honestly, I ain't complaining though, because every single fight scene that Greninja was up against was so tough. Like story-wise and action-wise, every single fight scene was arguably one of the best fight scenes in all of Pokemon. And an example of that is the Sawyer versus Ash fight, specifically Mega Sceptile versus Greninja. I'm not going to be talking about that full fight breakdown in this video, as I already talked about that as well a while back. Click the link in the description to watch that video. I feel like you guys will love that one. They went through so much to figure out how to control this bond that they had, which, you know, they went through a lot. Let me tell you, they went through a lot. They literally lost to the 8th gym leader. They lost to him. They basically got in this fight. They distanced themselves and, you know, they didn't talk to each other for a while. But once they figured out what the problem was, they started connecting it and they officially was able to control that bond phenomenon. And after all that, leading up to this fight, we finally see Ash Greninja beating Mega Sceptile. A type disadvantage, by the way. Yeah, he murked his ass and that shit was just so tough. Yeah, I mean, I hate to say it again for the sake of the video, Greninja was straight up aura farming during that whole fight. Leading up to the finals, which I've said this many times in the past, that I believe that Ash should have won the Kalos League, but he lost to Mega Charizard X, which, oh my gosh, till this day it still hurts. But oh my gosh, this one scene where he just creates this big gold shuriken, oh my gosh, that was so much aura. Like, holy shit, that was so much aura. And the reason why I'm glazing it so hard is because it was honestly one of the best moments to come in Pokemon in general, because this was such a shocking moment, especially during this generation where the main gimmick was the Mega Evolution, right? So majority of people assumed that Ash was just gonna get a Mega Evolved Pokemon, and no, they didn't give him one during this season, but instead they gave him this special transformation that only Ash had, and that made it more special, just making it so the main character can have that power. Honestly, the writers cooked so hard during the season. X, Y, and Z gave us so many great Greninja aura moments, and it was cool to see Greninja and Ash just auraing in each other. Pause. Which one of these three characters you guys think has the most aura? Comment down below who you guys think. I want to hear. I'm very curious on who you guys think. Also, if there's any other characters that has aura or aura farms the hell out of their show, please comment that as well. I might make a part 2. Who knows? But I would love to hear other characters that may have these moments. And I also want to make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you can be notified for any future videos. You gotta be the first one. And also, don't forget to join the Discord, follow the IG, follow the TikTok, follow the Twitch, okay? We're posting more on all those platforms as well. And I would like to thank you guys for watching this video. It was really fun to make. Let me know what you guys want to see on any future videos as well. I love to take considerations, recommendations from you guys, but hope you guys enjoyed, and Hoon is out. Peace.